All right, everybody, welcome out to the Lagerroom Guys Craft Beer Show. It is Tuesday, March the 10th, 2026. Jersey Johnny coming at you with me, as always, is none other than Mr. Beer Samurai, drinking something out of a flask. How are you? How are you now, Mr. Beer Samurai?
It was take your flask to work day, and
yes, it is. Happy take your flask to work.
I didn't finish it at work, so
cheers. There you go.
Oh, that's right. This is the last what was in my last Blanton's bottle.
Oh, okay.
I forgot that I put it in this.
Blanton's in a flask. Now that is a bougie flask.
Oh yeah, this it really needs to be.
It's no like, yeah, I was gonna say
it's messy. You can't really see it, but it's kind of messy.
I got you. Yeah, no, I have flasks. I know how grungy they can get.
Yeah, this one's pretty grungy.
Where you take them, so.
Anyway. I think this was a victim of like an overflow on my bar.
Yeah, it might be.
Because the top's a little sticky.
Well, you know what you can use to get that stickiness and the grunginess off of that flask?
My tongue, yes.
Well, besides that.
Oh, what?
Limes.
Limes.
You can use limes.
It might discolor it, though. Limes can do that. The boric acid just kind of starts to eat the stuff.
Gotcha. Well, just do it really quick and just get it off of it really quick.
Okay. I don't have I've got limes, but they're in the other room. And they're slated for other stuff. You know what I use limes for.
I know. Well, happy International Lime Day, as it were. So there you go. That was a very, very horrible attempt at a segue.
Yeah, that was not one of your better ones. No.
It was not. No. Not at all. Not at all. I don't know how to do the next one, so I'll give that one to you.
Well, let's see if we can figure out a segue into the next one. I've already forgotten what the next one is. Oh yeah. I got nothing.
All right.
I got nothing here.
Yeah. Well. Hey, it makes good music.
Well, depends on who's playing it.
Depending on who's playing it. And hopefully, depending on the person that's playing it, what they're wearing, hopefully it's not that windy.
Well, if they're wearing it the traditional way.
Yeah. Regimental, they call it.
Okay. Yeah.
Full regimental, I believe it's in. There it is. Happy International Bagpipe Day. There you go.
Full regimental. That sounds like some sort of dating move in prison.
Full regimental. Yeah, I don't.
We gave him the full regimental.
We gave him the full regimental. There you go. I don't know about that, but
okay. We've started this one off weird.
We really tanked the beginning of this one. There you go.
Do we have a weird guest?
We have a good guest who's gonna. It's not gonna make us look as weird as some other guests do. But
let's see if we can draw the weirdness out of him.
Let's see if we can do that. There you go. All right. And I'm thirsty anyway, so let's do it. Let's bring him to the show. Welcome to the show. Today's show, Mr. Dillon Pelham. How are you, Dillon?
Hey, how you guys doing? Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to going over everything that we have going on today, and hearing great conversation, and appreciate it.
You're just here to have an excuse to drink on a Tuesday night, aren't you?
Exactly.
That's usually the move. I mean, it's kind of hard to. I kind of have an excuse to drink any night of the week, being a part of working for a brewery. But and any extra excuse is always great.
Exactly. Yeah, Dillon is one of the sales managers for Founders Brewing, amongst other breweries.
Hence the polo shirt.
That's the polo shirt.
Oh yeah.
There you go. But there you go. So we're going to get into some nitty gritty about Founders and some other things going on too with Dillon's portfolio.
Before we get started, though, we have to explain why I'm wearing the shirt I'm wearing. I forgot to do that.
Yes, please do explain that. Please do explain.
So this shirt is a Bolero Snort shirt, and it is Scott Wells' birthday. And those who watch the show know that we make fun of Bolero and Scott pretty regularly, so we figured we at least owe it to him to say happy birthday, Scott. Have a Caucasian and a chicken parm on it. Well, not on us. You pay for that shit.
Not on us.
But
you
go have one and enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. Happy birthday, Scott.
Happy birthday. Yeah, I saw Bolero did a really funny Instagram video with singing to 303's dressed as Shrek and the Prince, and it was hysterical. So major props to the creative team there. Lord Farquaad, that's it. Yeah.
Lord Farquaad.
I was actually at the brewery the day they did that. We're having a bottle share up in the upstairs room, And we
That's so
walk in,
funny.
and there's a guy dressed like Shrek and one dressed like Farquaad. So we're trying to figure out if it's some sort of pink thing. Lost a bet. We still don't know.
Well, now you know what it was for.
Yeah, it makes great content though, for sure.
That's for sure. That's for sure. So, all right. Before we get started, I'm a little parched.
As am I.
Beer.
I could use a beer. And we have some good ones tonight. I'll give you so all the guess what brewery these beers that we're drinking tonight are all from.
Let's see. Let's read Dillon's shirt. It says Founders Brewing. There we go.
Yeah. There you go. So, Dillon, what are you starting with?
Oh, so I have to start with easy drinking beer. It's our big bet for 2026, and it's actually a golden ale. Very different than the usual Founders portfolio. The one thing that Founders really prides itself on is we have a mix of these super hoppy beers, whether it's All Day Centennial, Mosaic, playing with those, hoppy ones, or going the opposite way, playing with bourbon barrel aged beers. Easy drinking beer gives us an opportunity to play right down the middle in a gray area, which we're super excited about. Capture a new audience, maybe turn some craft curious drinkers into craft drinkers that are usually drinking American domestic beers.
That's never.
Or just looking for somebody that maybe is tired of the usual and want to have something that's more, no pun intended, easy to drink right down the middle. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm actually going to pour it out so we get a chance to show the what everyone would
look at
that beautiful golden hue.
Very nice, very nice.
The branded cups.
There you go.
Like the branded
well, I'll get Dave. What are you drinking for your first?
Well,
beer?
no, you show what you're drinking. If you're drinking the same thing he's drinking.
I am drinking. Yes, I'm drinking the same beer. Dillon is drinking the easy drinking beer. And
John, I think John's going to follow Dillon along a little bit.
I'm going to follow Dillon along. I might
All right.
go off on a tangent at the end, but
As you should.
as I should say. Cheers, Dave. What do you think?
Cheers.
Well, Dillon mentioned this one. I'm going with a classic, and I'm starting with an easy drinking beer as well. It's just
yeah,
doesn't say it on that.
I've heard that you can drink that all day.
You could drink it all day.
You can
Every day.
You can also go to the bathroom all day.
There you go. Well, no, every day should be everyday IPA, right?
Yeah, and crazily enough, I'm sure you guys will enjoy this one. So actually, in come August, All Day turns 15 years old.
Wow, really,
Yeah.
already?
Yeah. Do you remember?
Right.
Do you remember where you guys were 15 years ago?
Yeah, buying that beer in the bar I was running.
But I under legal restrictions not to mention anything about it.
He's bound. He's contractually bound not to say where he was.
All right.
Yeah.
Now I'm even more curious. More curious than the Blantons in a flask move.
It's not contractual. It's court ordered. We'll leave it at that.
It was a contract.
There's no contract. No, there's no contract. It was part of the sentencing.
Oh, there you go.
When All Day came out, I was.
It was the court of his peers, but that's besides the
When All Day came out, I was 16.
Really?
Yeah, I was a junior in high school.
So when he said the court of my peers, it's because we've been drinking all day and we were all peeing. They were a court of my peers.
Oh my God, we're really bad tonight with these.
It depends on where they're standing in line, as close as possible. They can't break that rule of getting too close.
And you can't cross the stream.
Yeah. Oh no.
That's a no. So you were really 16 years old when this beer came out?
Yeah. I was a junior in high school when All Day came out, 15 years ago, which is crazy.
Oddly enough, Dave and I were freshmen in college.
Oh, nice. I figured that.
I was just approaching halfway through my tenure at my current job, actually.
There you go.
So
there you go.
Wow. Yeah. So not only are you drinking a classic, but it's hitting a milestone this year, and it's really exciting to have All Day. You'll see a package change during that timeline, a small period in the summer, where it'll say "Cheers to 15 years" on the box.
Cheers to 15 years, yeah, and that might be in addition to the All Day family too.
But
it might make an appearance on the show later. But go ahead.
Yeah, with some special ingredients as well, which we're very, very excited about. Something that we're looking forward to discussing is that we are making new iterations of All Day without any adjuncts, which is follows that Reinheit skip out, which is very something everyone enjoys.
Right. That's
Keeping
awesome.
as clean as possible.
Awesome. Just so everybody's aware, Dave and I were not freshmen in college 15 years ago, because that would make me 1 year older than my daughter.
Sophomores.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah. Well, so we're soft morons.
There you go. Wise fools, I think, right? Sophomore.
Okay.
Sophomore means wise fool. Anyway, a couple quick
That's only
comments.
That's only because we worked at potato chip factories.
Exactly. A couple quick comments from Brian Boak. He says, "Cheers. Visited Defiant over the weekend before they close at the end of the month." Yeah, we're going to talk about that a little later in the show. I have a few things to be mentioned about that. But anyway, he's for his first beer, he's drinking a Defiant 2017 Christmas Ale. I actually have 3 of them right over there in my cellar cabinet there. And he also wanted us to know that 15 years ago he was 50. Yes, Brian.
Wow.
We know. But you do not. You look. 15 years ago, you had the aura of a 21-year-old. Because we knew you 15 years ago. So
yes.
Yes. And you still do. You're very youthful.
Very,
and I don't mean that. And I really don't mean that tongue in cheek. I'm quite serious.
No. John's not being sarcastic. So yeah.
Dave is. No, I'm kidding.
So John, what do you think of easy drinking?
There you go. Easy drinking is actually, this drinks pretty easily, I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, the name suits the beer. One thing that we love is one of our distributor partners. They had a romance where they said that it's a ale that tastes like a pilsner or drinks like a pilsner, which
it's not far off. It's a little maltier than a pilsner.
Yes,
but incrementally, not a lot. So they're not far off.
Yeah, and you get those honey notes, a little bit of cracker, maybe some cereal in there a little bit, but it's very sweet.
Yeah, I do get a little cracker and honey. Nice. It is. You're not wrong. I mean, I've had pilsners that were maltier than this too. At that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, golden should have cracker and honey.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oddly enough, over the weekend for a snack, I put honey on crackers. Strange, but no, I didn't. How do you know? I might have. I've done it before.
Now you have to.
Sure you have, but there's usually other stuff on there.
There you go. Brian did let us know 15 years ago he still had a brewery, closed 10 years ago. Amazing that it was that long ago. I'm shocked that it was that long ago too, Brian. But I will tell you, you have to admit, Brian, your last tap takeover, your exit party was fantastic. You got to admit that, right, Brian? You have to. So wait for him to answer. Yeah. So you finished your all day, did you?
Yep.
All right.
Are you opening your second now? Or are you?
What do you got next, Dave?
Well, we didn't even get to the first question yet. We're rambling here, and he's opening his second beer.
I was thirsty.
Yeah, you were. I am too. Obviously, I'm almost done with this.
Okay, look how beautiful that beer is.
That is a beautiful beer.
It is fantastic. Yeah.
Big old hop on there.
Yeah,
and this is an absolute classic.
Yeah, Centennial is a classic.
Absolutely.
What I love about this beer, and I think I talked.
Brian did answer. It was a killer. 10 beers on tap. Yes, it was. It was a fantastic night. So
the thing about this, I haven't had Centennial like a really long time, and one of the liquor stores nearby, when they get a bunch of different things from one brewery, they'll break up the 4 or 6 packs and make mixed ones, which I love. And I picked this up with some of the all day variants, and I was like, Centennial, okay. And I remember the second I cracked it open, it was like everything came back. It's like, oh my God, I forgot about this. And just this is one of my favorite beers that Founders makes. It's a classic. It's an absolute classic. It's got that West Coast. It's got that West Coast hoppiness, but it's still got that East Coast malt bill.
Yes, 100%. That malt backbone is what really makes that beer. Even though the Centennial hop is supposed to be the star of the beer, I personally believe it is that malt backbone.
And you can see by the color, you know, if
That nice amber color.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if this had been a true West Coast, no, that would have been paler and clearer.
Much lighter. Yeah, absolutely.
To me, it was always Centennial was always a West Coast English IPA.
That's a perfect way to put it.
Because it had that big malt back on that darker color.
Well, the old school East Coast IPAs were British style IPAs.
Sure.
The old school ones, like 16.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. They were definitely British IPAs. Definitely a maltier body, more malt forward than most other IPAs. Anyway, all right. I'll open my second one in a minute because Dylan, I don't know how far along you are in your easy drinking beer.
I'm getting there.
You're getting there, but
what do you got number?
We got to ask you this question. We're how long? 16 minutes into the show right now. We haven't asked it yet. First question, usually, that we ask any guest the first time they come on the show. Come on a second time, third, whatever. We don't ask it again. But first question is, to the best of your recollection, what was the first craft beer you ever had?
The first craft beer that I ever had. This is going. I think it was just.
Don't say way back, please. Don't say way back.
Oh no!
It was last week when I got the job. No.
No, the first one had to be my dad was he would be like an Oktoberfest hoarder. I say that as I worked for Boston Beer for years. But it's one of those things where the Oktoberfest fans purchase the beer and they hold on to it and they drink it throughout the year.
Sure.
I remember him giving me a sip of that beer. I had to be 14, 15 years old, but that was the first craft beer that I remember tasting. But the first IPA really sticks in my mind. It was Lagunitas, Little Something. The one with I think it's the one with the woman on the cover of the beer.
Little Something.
Little Something. Yeah, that was the first one that I had that I remember, picking and drinking the whole thing and just experiencing that hot bomb for the first time.
Nice. Lagunitas. Yeah, definitely back in the day, Lagunitas was solid.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite things that they made back. This is going maybe 15 years ago. John, remember Lucky 13?
Lucky 13, yeah, sure.
That
it was Tank. Boulevard.
No. Lucky 13 from Lagunitas.
Oh yes. Lagunitas.
Lagunitas. It was a hoppy red, and the best thing is it came in 22-ounce bottles.
Mm-hmm.
And what were they? $6?
$6.
Wow.
$7.
$6.99, $5.99, $6.99, $7.99, depending where
you just you go in
22 ounce bombers, yeah.
And it was a fantastic beer.
So good, it really was. Lagunitas made so many good beers over the years. They
done did.
What was the
Brown Sugar?
Brown Sugar is fantastic. I actually have a bottle of Brown Sugar that they re-released. They re-released over the holidays. I haven't had it yet. It's sitting right over there, and that's how the drawer. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, I gotta have that soon. I gotta figure that out. I want to have that soon. But what was the chocolate? They did a chocolate espresso stout. I'm trying to remember, but this is not a Lagunitas. This is not a Lagunitas show by any means.
No, they did.
I remember.
They did. I can't remember the name of that one.
It's 10%, but I forget what the name of it was.
You continue questioning Dylan. I'll find it.
You find it. There you go. But anyway,
okay, so where were you the night of the murder? No, not that.
Where were you on the night of October? What was I going to say? What was the first craft brewery you ever visited?
Ooh, the first one I ever visited.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Cape May.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think it was Cape May.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The second one would be actually RAR or RAR down in Ocean City area, Maryland. Yeah,
I remember RAR.
And then that same day, I also went to Evolution as well.
Sure.
The little Pine Hopple, that was always a favorite of mine down there.
Yeah, there's a lot of good beer out there. Down there, I should say. What's the Was it Burley Oak? Is down here too. It's not far. It's actually closer to Ocean City. It's right, like if you take the bridge off of Ocean City over the bay onto the main part of Maryland. It's like a mile in. It's like right near Ocean City.
John,
Okay.
we're
Nice.
idiots. It's just called Imperial Coffee Stout. But what's interesting is that at Cloverleaf, I had the High Westified version of it, aged in High West barrels.
I remember that. That was great.
It was
That was
fantastic.
fantastic.
We actually we just had a really great, we did the Founders Breakfast Stout breakfast at Cloverleaf in early January.
I
we had
I love
yeah,
that.
KBS, CBS, we had it all on tap. It was a really good time. We had breakfast stout. We had one of the variants of KBS. I believe it was the one prior to the one out now, which is caramel. So which one was it? Hazelnut fudge, I believe it was.
Hazelnut fudge.
Hazelnut fudge. And then we had CBS, and then we had of course breakfast stout, and then solid gold as well made a little appearance.
Nice.
Too, just to kind of round out that a little bit. But yeah, Cloverleaf is amazing.
Nice. Yeah, they really are. I used to go
tried
to
and
the
true.
all the time. I used to live 3 blocks away from Cloverleaf.
That's dangerous.
I would be able to walk to Cloverleaf and crawl home.
Yeah. You'd have to, because they always had some of the rarest, hardest beers to find.
This is very true.
John, going through my check-ins and Lagunitas is just like this walk through time.
Oh yeah. I've done that from time to time. I'll just go to do something like that.
Yeah, it reminded me that Lucky 13 was actually a hoppy alt. Remember that? It was actually an alt beer.
You're right.
And then remember Lagunitas sucks.
Lagunitas sucks, right?
Undercover Investigation shut down.
Right.
Maximus.
Yeah.
There's a little something. Waldo Special, the triple they made. Remember Nighttime Ale, the black IPA?
So Dillon, when are you working for Lagunitas?
Oh man!
And don't forget Hop Stupid.
Hop Stupid was good too. All right, that was
Okay,
fantastic.
Lagunitas for the
Love that's our Lagunitas section of the show. But anyway, let's get back to Founders, shall we?
Oh yeah.
There you go. All right.
Oh, you mean
so
these guys?
Yeah. Well, actually, let's get back to Dillon first. Let's get back to Dillon first. Dillon.
That
Dillon.
guy.
Dillon. Dillon, before we move forward with Founders, let's talk about you for a minute. But before we do that, did you finish your easy drinking beer?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be ready for the next one.
All right, let's.
Okay, you guys have that. I want to see one. I want to see this one. I'm curious.
All right.
So we're gonna be breaking out all day peach hazy IPA.
So there we go, and it's got the Woody on it.
Oh yeah, got the Woody wagon on it. So this is the most recent or brand new iteration for all day IPA. And what I was very excited to explain this beer to everybody is we don't use any peach juice. We don't have any peaches sit in it. We don't use purees. We don't use any added sugars. We worked with a hop called an Allura. Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, we worked with a hop called an Allura hop, which produces that full peach flavor. So right on the nose, right when you smell it, it does smell like you just bit into a ripe peach. It's really impressive. When you pour it through, it is hazy. Not like it's extremely hazy, but it definitely gives that haze effect to it. It's peaches, it really is. Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. But when you drink it though, it's very subtle. It's not as strong as the aroma, which is very unique. But that is the Allura hop working, which is very cool in my personal opinion.
It's millions of peaches for me.
It's there. I tasted it. It's not. You're right. There is. It's more pronounced in the aroma, but it's not hidden. It's definitely there, and that's amazing that Allura throws that. I mean, Nectaron. And Peacherine and those.
That's what I was assuming would be Nectaron.
Right.
Yeah, Allura is the primary hop in this beer, and we worked with I believe it was potentially one of the hop farms on the West Coast. But when they started locating this flavor, it started to become a very popular flavor. Not even just in beer, but if you look at like the energy drink section, you got Monster,
nice.
Red Bull, Ghost, Celsius. They're all producing
Quite nice.
peach flavors at high volume right now.
Yep.
So it's definitely a popular style right now, and to have that flavor come from a hop and not sugars or purees or additives is impressive.
That's fantastic. It's really it is, to have that, just like as Dillon just said, to have that come from a hop. That's really good. The aroma is right there.
Yeah.
The flavor's right there too. This is good. I'm enjoying this. Cheers.
Cheers. And yeah, no,
Johnny likes
this beer is one that I've was very delighted by when the final product got into our hands. I had to wait for it to get to Jersey before we got a chance to try it, but as soon as I tried it, it's easily become one of my favorites so far.
Contains no fruit juice, brewed with Allura hops.
It's right there,
Yeah,
on the label,
right on the can.
Right on the can. There you go.
And then on every Founders can too, it also will always say drink responsibly. They don't serve Founders in the clink.
That's good information.
Yeah. Drink responsibly. They don't serve Founders in the clink. Love it. That's great. Brewed and packaged by Founders Brewing Company, Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, it's in my can too.
And this was canned not that long ago, just several weeks ago, a couple weeks ago.
Yes. Yeah, it just came out last Monday.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. So Dillon, let's dial it back with you for a second. You first started, obviously, as you mentioned before, your father loving Sam Adams Oktoberfest. And hoarding it, and obviously you taking sips in that and everything else when you were younger, whatever. But when was it that you had that epiphany, had that moment that, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to get involved in craft beer. I want to earn a living as in the industry in whatever capacity.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so actually it was really once I started dating my now wife, Melissa. Her father owned.
So it's her
fault. Yeah, it is her fault. Absolutely her fault. So her father owned a restaurant called the Alchemist and Barrister in Princeton. Very popular.
Is he still involved in it, or?
No. So he left and was doing some restaurant work down in Charleston and back in Asbury, but he owned it.
He owned A&B.
Yes, he did. And one day I was just hanging out at the bar with Liz and, going through all the different beers. And the first one that we were really into was, of course, Kona. And then that started playing into, trying everything locally to regionally, nationally, just the curiosity was there. And then seeing people actually come in to try and sell beer, I was like, I want to do that. I can do that. And then just started applying and eventually found my way into to Boston Beer. Was there for 5 years, and then now I'm on I just finished year 6 in the industry with Founders, and now starting year 7.
There you go. So this is your 12th year in the industry.
Yeah,
I got to be honest with you. 12 years in the industry, and you're still on
your second job.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's usually a little bit more bouncing around.
I kid about that, but no, that's
a little.
Yeah. But yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. Now, so 11 years ago, you started working for Boston Beer.
Yes, I started working for Boston Beer in the end of 2017, early 2018, so about 9 years ago.
9 years ago.
Yeah.
No
math on the show. No math.
Yeah, I was going to say, because that puts them at never mind.
24. Yeah, I was 24 when I started in the industry. 25. I just turned 25, actually.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
15, 16.
Stop with the math. No
Okay,
math.
well, no, obviously, even if I am mathing, I'm wronging. Okay.
Anyway, so you started back then. Now, so you were still with Boston Beer when the Dogfish Head
yes
embracing happened, or the joining of forces, if you will.
I was. We were at a distributor summer kickoff happy hour. At this point, I was covering the entire, mostly almost the whole state of Maryland by myself. We did have some people in Baltimore, but we were at a distributor kickoff in Annapolis, and we had like a kind of like an emergency like meeting, and it was like just a recording, and it was just them telling us about Dogfish Head, which, you know, at the time being in Maryland was even more like, this is awesome than expected, because it's relatively local down there, down Ocean City, you know, right over the bridge there. So yeah, it was a really big deal. I was there for that transition, and
now mind you, when you say summer kickoff, we're not talking about a June meeting, we're talking about basically a March meeting.
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking about like early March meeting.
Yeah, we're talking like a happy hour before like the real summer actually happens. Just getting everyone to try the products at a restaurant. The Broken Oar down in Maryland, really great spot.
Remind me to tell you later, or even Friday or whatever, about my Sam Adams Dogfish Head story. I don't want to bore people on the podcast that have heard it 30 times already. And Dave.
Yeah, and he doesn't. He doesn't mind boring me. I'm used to it.
I bore him on a daily basis. But that's
even if it's new stuff.
Exactly. Shut up already.
Get on with it. Oh, that's something else.
Different show.
I'm just hawking his sports podcast. So when Dogfish Head came on board and all that, the impact on Boston beer, did you experience more seasonal creep afterwards?
In terms of
no, because we're teasing. We often make fun of Dogfish Head being responsible for beer starting to come out earlier and earlier and earlier in the year. Well, let's face it, they're responsible for it. They're the ones who started seasonal creep in the beer industry.
You know, I mean, really, I mean, Jim Cook did too. So
yeah, I mean, it's funny. I mean, I kind of, you know, when I joined the beer industry, that's all I knew. And then even coming to Founders, relatively the same timeline. So I'm always used to selling summer beers in February and March, and, you know, Oktoberfests in June and July, and so on and so forth. And yeah, it's definitely been, at least that's a norm in my world, which is it's funny that it's kind of been, you know, people have different experiences when it comes to the seasonal beers.
I remember,
and the timing.
Yeah, years ago, I had to order Southern Tier Pumpkin. I had to put my order in for the entire year, what I was going to purchase of pumpkin.
Oh wow!
In the beginning of May.
That's hard to gauge.
This is years ago, that they actually took these orders in and they brewed to order and a little extra or whatever. So they didn't want to have any or a vast amount of beer left over. They wanted to kind of pinpoint where they were going with it. So, and I didn't have to take it all at once. The distributor would hold on to it, and I could take it as I needed it. But it was like a pre-order kind of thing.
Yeah,
but it was in May, so that they could brew it before it came out. You know, but based on my order, and not just mine, everybody's. You know, so
yeah, that's hard to gauge. You know, looking that far out, because you never know. Sometimes a pumpkin beer has a really hot season, and then sometimes it has a cold season. And
I always kind of went in the middle.
Yeah, and it could really be anywhere in between. You'd rather get through it than hold on to some, because once, like you said, when we were talking the story the other day, it was like once, you know, that next season hits and it has some sort of a fall design on the can, it's done.
Mm-hmm. So, but in any event, so you're with Sam Adams for a bit, and obviously Dogfish Head there towards the tail end, and you get the job with Founders now. Just so everybody knows, Founders is now wholly owned by
Mau USA, Mau San Miguel, which is the oldest and largest brewery in Madrid. From this thing started in 1890, brewing Cinco Estrellas. But yeah, they started investing in Founders, I believe, as late back as 2014, 2015, and eventually it became a full ownership under the umbrella, which now also includes Avery Brewing, Alhambra with 1925, and Alhambra Reserva, which is another beer from Madrid, from that region. And then we are also currently in a partnership and are the people selling Lexington's beer portfolio as well.
I always thought that San Miguel was a Filipino beer.
So there is a San Miguel that's a Filipino beer. That's the one that you actually will see stateside in America. San Miguel has Mao San Miguel's version in Spain does not come to America, I believe, because of IP rights or name rights when it comes to the Filipino version.
Okay.
So you'll see San Miguel in Spain.
Two separate breweries.
Yes, two separate breweries.
Okay.
So the San Miguel in Spain versus the San Miguel in the Philippines area are different, and so in America we import Cinco Estrellas from Mao.
Okay.
There you go.
Which is a really crisp Spanish lager for those who are very interested in it. This is Mao Cinco Estrellas. It is the official beer of Real Madrid, which is one of the largest, most popular soccer teams in the world.
Colors.
Yes, does have a
Right.
similar color scheme going on. But yeah, from 1890, and Mao has a foothold on beer globally. It's very popular out not only in Europe but in multiple countries, and they also have some hand in bringing Budweiser over to Europe as well. One of the ones that help, back and forth of the import-export. But
I have a feeling I could walk downstairs and get that, John.
You could probably get that. Dylan, bring one with you on Friday.
Absolutely, I will.
But in any event, yeah. So the San Miguel you see on shelves in stateside is not from Mao. That's the Filipino.
It's from San Miguel from the Philippines. Yes.
Okay. But it's wholly owned now. And you mentioned Avery. We'll get to that a little bit later because I got a couple of things to talk about, and I know you and I have gone over it, and Dave knows. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. But anyway, you get you've been there. You just finished, like you said, you just finished your 6th year, heading into your 7th year at Founders. Right?
Oh, so this is actually only my 1st year at Founders, 7th year total in the beer industry.
Gotcha. All right.
Yes.
So there's your math.
There's the math right there. Yeah. So I 5 years at Boston. Just finished my first full year at Founders, and now on to starting year 2.
Finish year 6.
Just finished year 6.
Now you're 6 at Founders.
Now I'm year 7 overall in the industry.
That makes more sense now.
That's it.
Yes.
You're right.
Because otherwise, it came down to you started for Boston Brewing when you were 20. I'm like, he lied on his resume.
Oh no!
Good for you.
Good for you. Anyway, so
I opened my 3rd, John.
What is it? Show us. You did slot another one in between.
I slotted another one in because the other 2 went down so damn fast, and it's another classic. I forgot this was in my fridge. I had actually bought it for this show, but it's one of my favorite Founders beers.
Porter is an amazing porter. I love Founders Porter.
When it comes to you can't say the big boys because it's not the macros, but when you talk about the bigger craft breweries in the U.S., there was only one that was better than this, and they're gone now, and that was Anchor's.
Mm-hmm.
Loved Anchor's Porter. This was my number 2.
Mm-hmm.
It tied with Sierra's. I think.
My number 1 always was, and it beat out Anchor, and it was Deschutes Black Butte.
Oh, never mind. Cool. Yeah, Black Butte was 1, Anchor was 2, and Sierra and Founders.
Anchor was for me exactly. Anchor was 2, and Sierra and Founders.
I forgot about Black Butte.
That was my top 3. Black Butte.
Butte was a beaut.
And that was fantastic. But it's definitely tied for 3rd. My all-time porter. Yeah, porter's amazing.
I'll have to look for that one if it's still out in the trade for sure.
Black Butte. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Still out there.
Black Butte. Yeah, I'll
it's in Jersey.
Yeah, they're you'll see them on Friday.
Total water. Perfect. I know that much.
Oh, perfect. I'll definitely have to stop by then and take a look.
But go to Sunset Liquor.
Sunrise, not Sunset.
Sunrise Cellars. I'll be there on Friday.
I like Sunsets better because Sunrise is way too fucking early for me.
Well, you are a vampire, so.
Yeah. No, I'd probably be healthier.
Couple of quick comments to catch up on. Brian says he still has 5 Monster Mash left. 5
I got
bottles
one.
or 5? I have one too. 5 bottles or 5 kegs?
Yeah, that's the question.
I'm assuming he means bottles, but yeah.
He means bottles. I've seen them.
I know. I have too.
He showed me his. I didn't show him mine.
He showed you yours. There you go. And Vanessa Kitty says,
Hey,
hi,
Vanessa. Cheers.
Cheers, Vanessa.
Happy International
Cheers.
Bagpipes Day. I have a feeling that she's probably played bagpipes at some point.
She may very well have. Vanessa, let us know if you played bagpipes. Yeah. I have. Have you?
No, I've looked at them.
I've played bagpipes. I haven't. Well, I shouldn't say that. I haven't played bagpipes like I was a bagpiper. Right. I've held a set of bagpipes and played them.
And made it sound like a dying cat.
I made it sound right. I made it sound right. That's the extent of my bagpipe. I am a musician. I played instruments. I just tried it once or twice, but I'm sure.
But he never inhaled.
I never inhaled. I only exhaled.
Which, with bagpipes, that's actually what you're supposed to do.
You can't inhale. I think
you can't inhale.
Now, when bagpipes make the same sound as like a harmonica, when you inhale, it's just
that like pitch up sound.
It shakes the tone.
Huh. I really don't want to know.
I don't want to know either. Let it go. All right. So, all right. Let's talk about founders now. What was the very first? Well, you know what? What was the very first beer or product, if you will, you sold as a sales rep for in the industry? I mean,
I
know what it is because you told me today. But
yeah, the first ever like point of distribution that I sold was Angry Orchard crisp apple 6-pack.
There you go.
To a corner store in Annapolis, and then the first Founders one was it was Mortal Bloom. It was a draft line at Nassau Inn in Princeton, and it's still going today.
There you go. Very nice.
The same keg?
Oh, wow, that'd be rough. I would have pulled that after 9 days.
I am not drinking from that thing.
Well, yeah, exactly. I wouldn't. But Mortal Bloom's actually a very good beer. Very good.
Yeah, I love Mortal Bloom. It's exactly what you want from a tried and true New England style IPA. Same thing, has those honey and floral notes, and I love that mouthfeel of it.
I'm going to pull this up. Let's talk about some Founders beers now. Let's talk about whatchamacallit. I'm going to pull this up here. All right. So I'm gonna go down the list. It's just amazing. It just like I'm on Untapped right now. I just have like green check mark after green check mark after green check mark. It's just crazy, the beers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, All Day IPA is obviously a staple now, but it wasn't like before, like you said, before 15 years ago when it first came out. Centennial.
Centennial was the
beer. The go-to IPA was the beer.
It was.
And it's fantastic. And Marty last week on the show said, Dave, right? He said Centennial never leaves his house. He always has a replenishment of it as he's drinking it. And that was his first.
Marty Nachel, this is his go-to beer.
I love to hear it. I was telling John today. I don't know if it was a Hulu or Netflix documentary about Charlie Sheen, and my mom texted me when she was watching it. Charlie Sheen was telling about how like when he was sober for a little while, and he was at a friend's house. He was at a friend's house, and he opened up the fridge, and he said, and there was a Centennial IPA just staring me down. And that was the one that put him back on the off the rocker.
So you guys are responsible.
It was Founder's fault that Charlie Sheen is in the
or his friend's fault for purchasing. But yeah, it was he says in interviews like it was a Founder's Centennial, and I was like, that is so funny. I haven't watched it, but my mom and dad were telling me about it, and I just thought that was so funny because Founders is now ingrained in that like pop culture kind of history there.
100%. Yeah, it's so good. But yeah, I mean, just go back in the portfolio. You got Centennial. You got Breakfast Stout. I love Breakfast Stout's an amazing.
Who doesn't?
And I got to be honest with you. I understand what transpired, but I missed the original label of Breakfast Stout.
Oh, with the baby?
With the baby.
Yeah.
With the baby. Now, this is the second time that you guys had to change a breakfast stout label. The first one being when the Royal Canadian Mounties.
Just a stout label, not a breakfast stout label. Well, no, a breakfast stout. Yeah, you're right.
A breakfast stout.
Canadian breakfast stout. Oh, yeah.
A Canadian breakfast stout. They said, okay, you can't use the image of a Mountie to promote an alcoholic beverage, and so
this Mountie,
that Mountie right there, So the very next label showed a horse rearing up, pretty much insinuating that the horse threw the Mountie off.
You got that in me too.
And
where's that at? Oh, you have one? I was about to pull one up.
No, he still got the Mountie one.
Oh, here's my.
You're looking.
Oh, here we go. Hey, found it. Found my CBS with the horse just pulling up.
With the horse just pulling up. There's the two labels right there.
There it is with the Mountie on it, and there's the Mountie has been thrown.
There you go. Exactly. Now, and Dave, my other bottle of it that I had, you actually partook in drinking. So.
I think I drank some of that.
You did in Red Bank about 2 years ago.
I remember that, and I remember that's the first time I met your now son-in-law. He was not your son-in-law at the time.
Was not my son-in-law at the time. Is now. Right.
It is now. Poor schmuck. I'm sorry. Lucky guy.
Lucky guy. There you go. Anyway,
I'm sorry. I just mispronounced it.
There you go. Anyway, just keeping scrolling. One of my favorite beers, literally one of my favorite Founders beers of all time, and that's Dirty Bastard.
We've got to hold this. What's our top three?
Dirty Bastard. It's not. I'm saying it right now. I'm giving it.
Oh, we're doing our top threes now.
No, we're not. I'm just saying it right now. But Dirty Bastard, KBS. I'm just gonna run down a list. Porter, regular Porter. Dave just said it. Backwoods Bastard, Rubaeus. Does that still come out? Has that?
Rubaeus, it does. It comes out. It's available in 6-pack bottles. It's on draft in a nitro, which is amazing. Very very smooth. That juice flavor is just fantastic. And it's also in regular barrels as well. That is not nitro, but the nitro one's, of course, the preferred option.
Now, what's the seasonality of it?
It's a year-round product, so it's a part of what we call the Venture Series, which also encompasses Porter, Breakfast Stout, Backwoods.
It's a year-round
You
product.
mean that label right there? Venture.
That's it right there, the Venture Series. So those are year-round beers. You're going to get...
It's a year-round product, depending on the
Yes. Yes, depending on your area, sometimes whether they carry it or not, but county by county. But yeah, you can find Rubaeus year-round. Nice.
Jess actually made a really good beer cocktail at the bar years ago with Rubaeus. It had gin and Saint Germain and some lime and a couple other things. It was fantastic. It was such a good beer cocktail.
Wow, that's very interesting.
It was very good. It was very, very good. And that brings me to, I was going somewhere with this. That brings me to the next one down on the list, and that would be the third beer that I'm going to drink. Are you opening yours yet?
I'm ready when you are. I got
I'm ready right now. There it is.
It's a Mosaic Promise.
Mosaic Promise. There you go.
It's back from the dead. I know.
Very nice.
They pulled it out of the ashes and reconstituted it, and there it is.
I believe it was 13 years ago that they first made it. And then it's kind of peaked in and out a few times between then. But kind of just like Centennial, it focuses solely on the Mosaic hop, which produces that pineapple and the citrus flavor, which I personally love. This has become quickly one of my favorites within the portfolio.
The Mosaic Promise is a fantastic beer.
Yeah, it was funny. So I was doing what we do is at Revolution in Morristown, we do Founders Fridays every couple months. We do 3, we try and do it within a quarter, so every month we'll go on a Friday, we'll have different beers. Mm-hmm. And for Halloween, we actually did KBS Spicy Chocolate, along with All Day, just a nice, easy one thing, something easy for everybody, and then something that's like, a bit more robust and unique with spice, kind of fits the Halloween profile. And someone comes up to me and they're like, hey, bring back Mosaic Promise, like, please. And I was like, you're not going to believe what's coming. And I was like, no one's ever asked me about this before. I had just learned about this beer, and all of a sudden now people in the restaurants are asking me where Mosaic Promise is and that they want it back. And I was like, well, this is awesome. It's coming back. But yeah, it's super pineapple-y on the front. It does have that like kind of a little bit more of the darker yellow golden color than I would give, say, like an easy drinking beer. But yeah, the pineapple notes on that beer is, I love it. It's fantastic. A little bit more of that mango. I taste a little bit of mango in there, some apricot,
Yeah.
but really it's that stone fruit, the tropical and stone fruit, all coming from that Mosaic hop.
Yeah, Mosaic throws a lot of the pineapple in the.
2015 was the last time I had it,
2015. Wow.
and that's what I drank it out of.
The mug club.
The PhD mug at Clover.
Nice.
Yeah, and look where my last check-in for Mosaic Promise was.
Cloverleaf Tavern.
Cloverleaf Tavern. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I'm actually. I should
Today's
be up
show
there
is
soon.
by Cloverleaf Tavern.
Shout out to Cloverleaf Tavern. Shout out to Ryan. He does amazing
Ryan
work over there.
Ryan's been on the show a couple times. We had a beer dinner. We had a Blog Room Guys beer dinner at Clover.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very cool. Yeah, Ryan's so awesome.
And Kyle keeps
Really
every time Kyle sees me, he's like, "When we do another beer dinner,
Another beer dinner.
come on,
Another beer
when we
dinner.
do another beer dinner." I'm like, "Well, we'll see. We gotta find a brewery to do it with."
Yes.
We when we first met with them after the transition from Meg leaving and being introduced to Cloverleaf Tavern, we were laughing because their management team is Ryan and Dillon, and Founders management team is Ryan and Dillon. So we all met up together, and it was very easy to remember everyone's names because we had the exact same names and in pair, and it was just match made in heaven. Just was fun from there. But yeah, I would love to see Mosaic pop up there soon. We actually I know Mosaic is on draft right now at Big E's Bar in Carlstadt.
Okay.
It's actually sitting next to Easy Drinking Beer right now, which we're super stoked about.
There you go. Big East, some good food there. Big East too, right on 17.
Yeah.
Not too far away from where
White Castle.
Scott Wells usually is during the day. And that would be
it's not too
Annabelle.
far.
And that would be Annabelle's house in Worcester.
From this brewery at all. There's a White Castle just up the road.
There you
It's
go.
Annabelle's house
Hey,
in
we got
Worcester.
a couple comments really quick to catch up.
But
Kept
usually
up
after
on. Brian said it's referring to the Monster Mash. He said, bottles. This is actually my fourth beers. I pre-gamed with 2 of my Belgian Saisons. Waiting for you guys to start. Evil Twin, Silent Night. Evil Twin, Silent Night in New York City tap room, and 12% Belgian Strong. Gold.
Nice.
Yeah, Evil Twin,
That's a
Silent Night
strong
in New York City
pregame,
tap room.
Ryan.
That is a strong, strong pregame there. And cheers to Catherine. Catherine Reyes, coming in, Cat Reyes.
Hey, Cat.
Cheers from Sonoma County, California. She's in California.
Very cool.
From Deschutes Symphonic Chronic.
She's gone.
Right. She's drinking a double IPA brew by Deschutes. Features a melodious blend of tropical fruit aromas and resinous pine notes, creating a harmonious flavor profile. This beer is a Hybe.
Well, the thing is, just there's not enough room up there. It's a hybrid of West Coast and hazy IPA styles with a 9% ABV and a mix of hops, including Citra, Chinook, and the sluttiest of all hops,
Mosaic. And she didn't say the sluttiest of all hops. We added that.
I added that. Well, the thing is, because my check-ins to Mosaic Promise are both, what a slutty beer. It's a quote from one of our friends, Augie Carton, who referred to Mosaic as the sluttiest.
The sluttiest of all hops, yes. And
it plays well with any hop out there.
And
yes.
Mickey and Lou used to say that all the time, the sluttiest of all hops. Gee, I wonder where they got it from.
They probably got from Augie as well.
Not probably. That's where they got it.
Most definitely.
I still like the fact. No, I'm glad you read the rest of it, but I love the fact that it said this beer is a Hybe.
It's a Hybe.
Hybe.
This is such a Hybe.
This beer's a Hybe.
It's gonna be a new word.
I love the fact that they shoot Symphonic Chronic was brewed at They Shoot's Brewery.
Yeah.
It's a good place to brew it.
That's a good place to brew at Deschutes beer.
Yes.
At Deschutes.
Well, what you just told us, it's not a collab.
It's a hybrid. It's not a collab.
It's a Hybe.
It's a hype, right? It's a hype.
It's a hype.
It's a hype. Whatchamacallit? Yeah. So look, founders over the years have put so many great beers together. We're going to get into talking about founders of beers and a lot of the maybe classic styles that they've done over the years in a little bit because
before you segue into the next segment of the show,
I'm not doing that. I'm segueing into something else. But go ahead, bring up the
no. I know you're not segueing into the top threes. You're segueing into the next segment of the show.
Oh, fine.
I said that. I know where you're going. But we've been talking about founders. We've been talking about Cloverleaf. There used to be a bartender there, Matt Sheringow.
Matt, yeah.
Matt was great. And Matt liked to he liked to fuck around with the taps. He liked to blend beers. And one day I come in and there's just been a founder's tap takeover. And I sit down at the bar and I'm looking at the taps and I said to him, like, you blended Rubeus and KBS yet? He went, no. I'm like, why not? He's like, give me ratio. I'm like, start at 50-50. Let's see where it goes. And
chocolate covered raspberry?
No, it wasn't Rubeus. I'm sorry, it wasn't Rubeus. It was Cerise. It was Cerise.
Cerise.
It was Cerise that was on tap, and so we blended. So those
it was a founders. It was a founders alligator blend.
Oh God, it was so, and it turned into like a boozy chocolate covered cherry. We went. Matt sent someone to grab Ryan. He took one sip of it. Said, what do you guys calling this? We're like bourbon soaked chocolate covered cherry. He's like, he looks at me and goes, put it on the POS. Let's offer it today. So it's one of my fonder memories of sitting at the bar when Matt was bartending, because he was also a master of taking two maybe not so great beers and making it a wonderful beer. This time we took two great beers and made it something even better. We used to have fun.
Yeah, blending beers like that is so much fun.
John used to do it with Matt all the time too, as well.
Absolutely.
They also blended beers together.
I see where you went there. Yeah, it was fantastic, and Matt was always one to want to blend the beers, and Ryan.
He was always game.
He was always game, and Ryan was always, you found something really. Let me have that, and like Dave just said, that was fantastic. It was such a good bar. It's such a good bar. Go there. Still is.
And the food's fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Chef.
Cheers. Oh, yes.
There you go. The chef.
Cool. The menu we put together for our beer dinner there was amazing.
It was a great menu. It was 100% a great menu. All right, where I was going with that was the other breweries. Now you don't, Dillon. You mentioned Avery before.
Yes.
Right. So this is where I knew you were going.
Avery is not in your portfolio because Avery is not in New Jersey.
Avery's not in New Jersey right now.
Work on that,
please. Please work on that. Okay.
I mean, I would love to try Uzilla. I would love to try Maharaja. I would love to try, but I'd love to get some more Ellie's in my hands. It's been a while since I had that beer.
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing: if you try Maharaja, make sure it's your last beer of the night.
Yes, because you can't taste anything after that.
You can't taste it. It's just too hoppy.
It's a palate wrecker. It will tear.
Interesting.
It really will. And here's the thing: you're probably not going to taste anything the next day either.
Not so much.
It
really
is. Maharaja is brutal in so many beautiful ways, and it lingers. It stays with you.
It does.
I know it's available in PA. So next time I'm over that border, I need to poke my head and take a look around and see if I can find it.
Yeah, if you find that. But again, I warn you, if you want to drink anything else that night, don't drink it.
Yeah, don't do it.
I'm curious what a food pairing with Avery's Maharaja would be because of the fact that it is that much of a palate, hit you that way.
My favorite thing to pair with big, especially piney and spicy IPAs, the Maharaja's got a ton of spice in it and pine. Carrot cake.
Okay, interesting.
It's absolutely works. The cream cheese frosting, knocks down some of the bitterness, and then those spices kind of like
You've
cancel each
said,
other out.
you've said this many times before.
Yeah, I've said this. So you'll get more of the malt. You'll be able to taste some of the malts of the beer, but also you're going to taste the carrot cake.
Yeah,
That's a
It's
strong.
really-
Yeah, definitely got that strong creaminess to it.
Yeah, it's really something else.
to this now, and now Maharaj is what, 10%, right?
I believe so. I
I
never
think it's
had it in my hands, so I'd have to.
Only
So now, a quick story. I've said it once or twice on the show, but this I'll bring up really quick. We back during the pandemic, all right. We had bottle shares, virtual bottle shares. So they were like, we Zoomed bottle shares, right? A bunch of us, and they were fun. They were fun. And then
the ones that we remember,
or parts of we remember, right? But the first one we did, we started at 7 o'clock at night, and we went until probably 3 o'clock in the morning, right? So we had no business drinking anything that we were drinking after midnight.
Well, it was supposed to end midnight, but one of the groups restarted it with only four of us.
Four or five of us. Yeah, I think it was me, you, Joe, Granat, and a couple other people.
Brian and Gene.
Oh yeah, and Joe's friend too. Joe's friend was on there too.
Well, because he's sitting next to Joe.
No, he wasn't with Joe.
No. This one was just the four of us. It wasn't Joe and his friend on this one.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was just four of us. Yeah, okay. But anyway, so we get to about 2 o'clock in the morning. We're like, okay, let's do one more beer, and it was more like one more beer, kind of thing. Right? And I said, Jess was sitting next to me, so I said, go to. I can't get off the couch. She can. I'm like, all right, go to the fridge and get one more beer. Anything, I don't care. Grab anything. We'll have one more beer. We were halfway through the beer when I realized that she pulled out a 2017 Tweak. Okay, a 16%
Tweak
coffee stout from Avery. All right, and it was the only one. I'm like, while I love it, I'm not tasting this right now.
Which now, Tweak, I love Tweak, but Tweak is really, I think, just one step this see, and cloyingness.
It was very sweet.
That's
it was a sweet coffee.
It's a punch you, and it's to punch you right in the temple.
Yeah, sick
beer.
It was batch number 4, and I hear this is very promising because I got to be honest with you. I just looked up Tweak really quick on Untappd, and there's a check-in.
There's a new one
made by the brewery, Tweak 2026.
All right, so that means they should be. Yeah.
Okay. So since that's the case, I need to check one other beer, and Dave knows exactly what beer that I'm going to.
No, don't. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you're full of shit. You know damn well what I'm checking.
Yeah, you're looking at White Raster.
Oh. All right,
he's not looking at White Rascal.
Is it Mighty Rascal?
No. I can't tell whether these are just people drinking their old stock or whether they actually brewed it. But my favorite, Dave, what's my favorite Avery?
I thought it was White Rascal.
No, it's up. That's in my top 5. But Ellie's Brown's also in my top 5. And did we lose Stone? Or did he?
He's being censored, I think.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
It is.
Cool.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
No worries. So it did. It's Old Jubilation.
Oh yeah, Old Jubilation.
Oh,
it's
beer.
It's this beer right here. This one right here. All right.
Let's make it again.
So have they made that beer again?
So I am not aware. I do know that they usually send lists of items available that are aging at the brewery, and I have not seen that on any of the lists.
Yeah. I'm charging you with this, and whatever the cost, I will pay. If there is any Old Jubilation to be had,
this is being recorded, so he can charge you anything. and you have to pay it, and he can take
All
you
right,
to
well,
court.
all right, whatever the cost within reason. How's that?
Oh, okay.
All right. There you go. I will. Yeah, please. Because I think I told you earlier today. I had my last can of 2022, which was the last year that I was able to be purchased in New Jersey because that was the last year Avery was in New Jersey.
in Jersey. Yeah. So it's been about a little over 4 years now.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
but yeah. So if that could be had, but yeah, Ellie's Brown, White Rascal, Maharaja. What's the Hawaiian?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. It has the Hawaiian traditional like mask character as on the artwork.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Liliko I Kepolo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one. And
Yeah.
don't forget the Reverend.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's so
So
many.
I'm looking at their current tap list at their tap room, and they do have on tap. They do have Tweak on tap.
They do.
They have the Reverend on tap. Oh my God!
Sounds
they've got my favorite on tap. Semi-L's.
Is that right?
Sounds like a trip to Boulders in the near future for you guys.
I would love to, but I do not see your beer, John.
You don't?
I do not. Sorry.
It's okay. We're gonna keep the eyes out. We got the inside scoop. So
Yeah.
I was telling John today actually. A new family bought the Crest Tavern down in Wildwood, and while renovating it, they uncovered
That's me standing at the tanks at Avery.
Oh, nice.
So what did they cover there? Uncover there?
They uncovered a never cracked, completely perfectly sitting there in the fridge. Curmudgeon's better half from Founders. So we're gonna do a beer dinner with it on April 19th. We're very excited about it. We're gonna be working with the Harrison guys down there to finalize some menus with the Crest team. But Curmudgeon's better half will be the main event, the promoted item on that list. The rest of them, I'm sure you'll see. Maybe like a light fare with our shandy, or maybe all day peach might be a great play with something. Easy drinking beer might make a little bit of a appearance, and then we're gonna start getting to the heavier stuff, whether it's KBS, Curmudgeons, and then we're gonna finish off with cigars, and people are going to whoever has a cigar will get an extra pour is currently what the idea is that we're working on. But
you just need to push that to like the 8:30 p.m.
the window,
maybe 9, maybe even 9. Yeah. So because if it's not going to be till 9 that I get down. So.
I'm telling you, I'm going to keep you posted. In worst case, I'm going to bring a like whether it's not a flask, but one of the growlers or one of the ones that the cans that I'm gonna make sure I bring it back for you at least.
Yeah, that is a crowler. Yeah, that is an important beer. So, whatchamacallit? Yeah, that's just the fact that, well, back to Avery for a second. The fact that Avery is still making some of these beers, and the fact that Dave just looked up and they have Tweak on the menu, that is heartening, because I did see, and Dillon, you can answer this question. I did see some postings that they were cutting back major production of Avery products because they were utilizing the brewery to brew some all day IPA, obviously, for Founders.
Interesting. So I actually that's would be somewhat news to me. That's something I'm not too familiar with.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you didn't hear it. Maybe I was misinformed. I literally I read it and called a couple people on it, but and this is not yesterday, mind you. This is like last year.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense because Avery is west of the Mississippi, I believe, and Grand Rapids being in the Rust Belt.
Yeah, Avery's west of Mississippi, and Grand Rapids.
Yeah, is east of Mississippi, so it's an opportunity to kind of brew and distribute east and west, kind of in that perfect balance right there. Kind of, while they're both centralized in the United States, but Michigan being at the top of the that Rust Belt area and being able to ship east, and Founders does have that predominant market share of their beers in the believe it or not, in more of that central and eastern part of the United States, whereas Avery is more prominent west, specifically in Colorado and then out through the California areas.
And this is just so you see, I don't play favorites. This is Jess and I at Founders.
Nice.
There you go. So.
Now that building I'm familiar with.
There you go.
How when was the last time you were there? Because we have a question. Put up Johnny.
Yeah, I'm going to put them up really quick. I'll get back to Brian and Kat. I'll get back to yours in a second. Johnny Crowley just chimed in. Hey, Johnny, how are you? Cheers, guys. Going to be at Founders in a few days. Anything differently delicious on tap?
Ooh, so I'd have to look at what's on tap right now. I would highly recommend, of course, All Day Peach. You're going to see easy drinking beer on there. You'll probably see some fun variants.
Johnny, try this. It's actually very good.
The one thing that's really great about the brewery is also the fact that the restaurant utilizes the beer to cook with. So you're going to see some really great things on the menu. People rave about the beer batter mac and cheese, the different items that at least when I was there last year in March, you're going to see some really cool items. They always do specials with the beers. There's always great beer pairings. So you're going to find you're going to really enjoy not only the unique beers that Founders has to offer, but you will have some Founders kind of fused foods going on as well. So a little bit of best of both worlds.
A fantastic Reuben I had while I was at the brewery. So there you go.
So nice. I've got the tap list up for Founders right now for the tap room. BA Imperial Stout is on, which is nice. KBS Caramel is on tap.
Yes, so KBS Caramel actually just came out in February.
Yep, it's available in Jersey.
Available at Sunrise Cellars.
There you go.
Yep. Sweet Repute is on the wheat
Yes.
line.
Yeah, and that was brewed in 2022. So they're barrel aging it for about 4 years.
Nice.
That Nitro Rubaeus you brought up earlier, that's on tap. Oh, I'm not going to mention this one until the top threes because this is in my top three, but I'll bring it up. So
all right,
pay attention, Johnny. You actually have 5-star on tap at the in the tap room. But KBS, Dirty Bastard, Centennial, Nitro Breakfast, Backwards Bastard, Beetle. Oh, speaking of Backwards Bastard, I just opened.
And Johnny, that's what he just opened. What do you just open? There you go. He opened a Backwards Bastard, Johnny. There you go.
That's what just. This is one. Oh, fucking love this beer.
Yeah.
Anything you take, taking a fucking wee heavy and bourbon barrel aging it is that's a marriage made in heaven.
It is.
I mean, that's the most fun part about Founders is all the bourbon barrel aged beers that we do. Like even as crazy as like DKML, bourbon barrel aging a malt liquor.
Yeah. And
so
John,
many unique things you can do.
John, I put it in one of your favorite glasses.
Very nice. Very nice. Little night shift action happening there right there.
Split the logo too.
See, I don't do that. I'm going to drink as much as I want to drink on my first drink. I don't need it. I've never, ever been a proponent of drinking games, ever. Even in college, when we played quarters, this is the way I played quarters. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And I just throw the quarter away because then I got to drink. It's like really, the punishment was you got to drink.
I'm not going to sit there and get a quarter in a shot glass and then sit there and not drink.
Yes, no. If I can get my quarter in the shot glass, I think I should get to drink.
There you go.
I just never understood drinking games. So this whole split the whatever's things, exactly. I don't get it.
Johnny Carlos said sweet in a good way, LOL, and then he said, "Hell yeah!" There you go. Now,
this is a hell yeah.
Now, Backwards Bastard, Dave just opened. I took it a notch further. Okay,
because John always has to outdo me.
I have to outdo you. Right. So I opened French Toast Bastard. Okay, it's basically Backwards Bastard conditioned on vanilla, cinnamon, and maple. And Dave, let's refresh everybody's minds. What's my favorite adjunct in beer?
Pigeon Poop.
Pigeon poop, exactly. 100%.
Right after pigeon poop,
immediately after, it's
maple syrup.
Maple. All right.
God. Oh my God.
So that's where CBS hits you too, then, because of the maple.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
John's got to need a moment. So Dillon, how's life at home? I hear you've
Life is
have
great.
at it. I'll give you discuss. I'll give you guys a topic. Either an egg nor a plant. Discuss. There you go.
John's going to need a little while and a handkerchief.
Just a tissue. Just a tissue. All right.
Oh,
see
right.
now. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Right now, and you guys and anyone else out there, listen to me. I want your opinion seriously. Now, when I open a beer like this, right now, I've been meaning to open this.
We've talked about this before.
I've got this 2.5 years ago, basically, or 2.25 years ago. It was just late 2023. This came out. All right, now there is no way any of this dropped off. I mean, I haven't even tasted it yet, but the nose on this is there's a little vanilla, but it's all maple, right? And you can't smell cinnamon really. So, but bless you.
All those wreaths that the grocery stores have during the holidays.
Yeah, well,
those are
different.
Those are crazy.
Yeah, you're smelling cloves. You're not smelling cinnamon. Right?
No, you're smelling some straight up. You're smelling a lot of cinnamon.
Nutmeg. You're smelling a lot of stuff. But anyway, yeah. But
you're not smelling pigeon poop.
I'm not smelling pigeon poop. This maple is fantastic. Now, my question is this. Now, first of all, I always say, Dillon, I might have said this to you before. I don't know, but this beer 100% fits the category of the fact that I don't want to drink this beer right now because if I do, the smell will go away. All right. So 100% fits that category. But I am both happy and sad that I opened this beer. And I'll tell you what, happy that I'm enjoying this aroma and going to get to drink this beer now. Sad that I won't have this beer to drink after today. You know, that's it.
Dillon, make more.
We'll see what's coming down the line. So every other year instead of CBS, they're going to do a new fan favorite. And on social media, they did tease French Toast Bastard.
Oh my God.
I don't know what is going to be next. It'll be in between. So this will be the in between year, and they'll keep flip flopping between that and CBS.
This is fantastic. Mm. So good.
But we'll see what comes up.
Okay.
But I think as craft beer influencers, I think we should have some weight on the decision.
On what they brew. There you go. Johnny Crowley commented and he goes, you guys rock. Thanks for responding in info. Absolutely, Johnny. Anytime. Let us know.
Johnny rocks. Johnny's a fantastic drummer, by the way.
Yes.
Actually, 100% fantastic drummer.
There you go. Back to this. Back to a couple of comments really quick. Cat says, Dark Side of the Moon, Guinness, and Blue Moon.
Why is the cat
interesting?
Crying?
Why is the cat? What cat? Are you crying? Is cat crying?
Cat's
I'm
crying.
not sure.
That's a tear.
No, the cat in the emoji is crying, but that means that cat is crying because of that? You know what I'm saying? That's
I don't know.
question.
If I drank Blue Moon, I'd cry too.
I would too. Anyway, Brian Bogue said the real drunks rejoined. There you go.
He's talking about Brian, Gene, you, and myself.
Brian, Gene, and I think he
knows who the OG drunks are.
He knows who they are. And then he also said, just got 3/4 of a gallon of upstate New York maple syrup to use in a beer. What beer should I use it in? Brian, don't just. This is the collab that we're gonna do. Dave and I will come over. We'll chat.
Nice.
I think Munster Mash might have something to do with it.
I think so. And Johnny says, "Wow, nice, thanks." And the drum set. There you go. Absolutely, Johnny. 100%.
Cheers, Johnny.
You got it, bud. Cheers. This is
keep rocking,
guys. Smell this. Come on, both of you. It's so good.
Wow. Damn.
Mm. This is fantastic.
Does that peak the top 3?
I don't know. We'll have to find out. So do you have? You know what? We'll get to that after the top 3. You know what? Screw it. Let's go to the top.
We're there.
We're there. It's time. Let's do it. This week's top 3 is. Oh, look at me! I actually ramped for a sec. Did I say ramp? Vamp for a second, Dave.
Your ramp.
Ramp.
He went off. And he's on his BMX bike, and he just jumped over 6 of his friends. Quite clear the 6th one. It's okay. It's just a flesh wound. He'll be fine.
There you go. All right. This week's top 3 is top 3 favorite Founders Brewing Beers. Top 3 favorite Founders Brewing Beers. There you go. If you didn't guess already, and if you're watching the show because you got the link off of one of the social media
Before we
sites,
get into it,
you already saw what it was.
Throw up Johnny's last comment real quick.
Let me put it up really quick, and that is
let's stump his let's stump for him.
Follow my Facebook reels of drums to classic music. 100%.
Very cool.
Now. Johnny, I'm going there right now.
Follow that.
Follow that.
I love his setup too because he's like underlit. You got to check it out. It's very impressive.
Johnny, at the same time, please. I created, as did Radio Pete in the sports podcast, and to get on with the sports podcast, I created a new page. It's going to incorporate sports, beer, and the cocktail show as well. It's going to have all 3, and that's Jersey Johnny. It's a Facebook profile, Jersey Johnny. It's not my personal friends profile, whatever. It's an actual page. So it's Jersey Johnny on Facebook. Please go.
That's what I followed. That's what you talked me into.
That's what you followed. There you go. Keep talking.
No, that's putting me on some sort of watch list, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Johnny Crowley. Here we go.
There you go. Follow that.
There we go. And look, friends, Dave Sashon and Marty Hachel. There you go. All right.
There you go.
There you go. Okay. Johnny, I just
you're in good company.
I'm in good company. There you go. All right. So, what should we call it? This week's once again, and he said also, FYI, my second day of vacation, and I opened a 2010 Stopfully's out. Oh my God! Cheers to that, sir. You got that right there.
Have a swell morning. What is that? That's a 10-ounce bottle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a smaller bottle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, Jersey Johnny. Thanks, Johnny. You got it.
So he's staying right on brand there with the Avery.
100%. There you go. So once again, our top 3 list tonight is top 3 favorite Founders Brewing Beers. Dillon, kick us.
All right.
He's got props.
I do have props. I got a lot of stuff back here. But yeah, so number 3. I got to go with we do partner selects with Wegmans, and this is pretty awesome. It's called Midsummer Melon. It is a.
Tell us about it. Tell us all about it.
Yeah. So it's a melon beer that we age in tequila barrels. Yeah. So if you have a Wegmans near you.
Well, yeah.
If you have a Wegmans near you, you'll find a lot of different styles of beers there that we brew just for Wegmans. And that includes this watermelon goza that we age in tequila barrels. We did a blackberry one in tequila barrels. We do a gilded Bach as well. We just did a wandering triple for them. So we have a lot of different unique items that are just for just a part of the Wegmans Partner Select. So if you're looking for anything in that category, but yeah, I got to say that this one's definitely up there for me. Number 2, a little more on the newer side. A little more recency bias is All Day Peach. I absolutely love this beer. It's the fact that there's no adjunct in it is all from the Allura hop is really impressive. Nice. And number 1, I got to go with KBS Double Oaked.
KBS.
I'm a big fan of bourbon. So to have a beer that has that extra woody kind of notes to it and kind of expands on the original KBS has definitely been my favorite one so far.
Nice.
Very good. Very nice.
All right.
John's typing all your answers in there.
I'm typing. I got to fill in the thing because we put a post up. But
otherwise,
right, cool.
To do it.
That's very true. Dave, what are yours?
Well, I've got to give a shout out to a couple there that we didn't mention earlier. Underground Mountain Brown.
Underground Mountain Brown.
You ever have that one, Dylan?
I have not.
Mm-hmm.
That's an older one. That was a fantastic brown ale.
That was very good. Oh, I love it. I love that beer.
That's an honorable mention for me. But we'll get into the top 3 now. Centennial is number 3 for me. like I said, it's just it brings back so many memories of the early days of IPAs before the New Englands and the hazies took over. Miss those days. Always hunting down West Coast IPAs. If a brewery has it, that's probably where I'm going to go. If I'm drinking IPAs that day. My number 2, Red Rye IPA.
Red Rye.
Nice, Red Rye, yeah.
Damn, that was like. What I liked about it is, if you remember, Hot Rod Rye, John.
Hot Rod Rye, yeah, from Bear Republic.
From Bear Republic.
Mm-hmm.
What I liked about it is it tasted like Hot Rod Rye, but you could taste your food afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't quite as over hopped.
Bear Republic Hot Rod Rye was fantastic, but yes, you ran the risk of ruining your palate when you drank that beer.
Yeah, no, it was on par with Maharaja as far as a palate.
It was very
really,
very alpha acids in that were very high.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I don't know if you can read
in a good way.
If I don't know if you can read my note here, that says double oaked CB. Yes, that was my number 1. That was my number 1.
Nice.
You showed it, and I'm like, that's why I laugh when you showed. I'm like, double oaked, straight up KBS was that was my favorite Founders I've ever put in my face.
All right. I just noticed this when I typed it, right? I typed oaked and autocorrect changed it to naked.
John, what are you typing in all the time?
No.
This is predictive. It just predicted that you meant naked.
This is Word. It doesn't have anything to do with predictive type. It's just autocorrect. It changed it from oaked to naked. Yeah. Double naked KBS.
I think we've got a next beer for them.
Double no aging it. Just get it right off the line.
It keeps doing it. Stop. No. Oh, there you go. So double oak KBS is your
Yep, double oak KBS. I remember my first sip of that.
I remember my first naked sip.
My first time double naked.
Double naked. What is double naked? Yeah, I mean, you can be
I
naked.
Don't know.
How can you be double naked? There you go.
Unaware.
All right, for mine. You know what? I love Centennial. I love Red Rye. I love the versatility of Rubaeus. I love Rubaeus as a standalone beer, especially the nitro is fantastic. But the beer cocktails that we've concocted with Rubaeus and other beers too, but Rubaeus definitely is it's definitely a tipping point in some of the beer cocktails that we've developed. But my top 3. And it's 4, obviously, because I'm giving you an honorable mention. And my honorable mention is Dirty Bastard.
Okay?
It's an 8.5% Scotch ale that in any...
It's a wee heavy, isn't it?
It's a wee heavy. It's a Scotch ale, right? It is dirty. It's Dirty Bastard backwards. It's backwards Bastard's base is Dirty Bastard, right?
Yep.
And the base of this is it too, right? Now, it is... for an 8.5% Scotch ale, you can get 6 12-ounce bottles in a 6-pack in most stores for a $10.99. Oh my God! What?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Buy this fucking beer, okay? Because you will not go wrong. All right.
Yep. No.
So that's my honorable mention. My number 3 is the barrel aged version of that, and Dave is drinking that, and that is Backwards Bastard.
You mean this one here?
That would be that one right there. Exactly. This does not make it because this is basically Backwards Bastard with just vanilla, cinnamon, and maple. So I'm not going to give a different category to that.
That is far from double naked as you can get.
This is as far from double naked as you can get. Exactly. My number 2 is Curmudgeon. Curmudgeon is an old ale. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And it fits John perfectly. He's always sitting out front yelling at kids to get off.
And I've yelled at a cloud or 2 in my day. All right, so there you go. And my number one, as
Simpsons
if anybody
reference.
needs to tell you, Simpsons reference, right? As if anybody needs to tell you,
It's
my number one-
CBS.
no,
No, it's not the main.
it's CBH.
Oh yes, never mind. Okay, yeah, I get it now.
Dillon, what's the beer that's being tapped down in Wildwood on April 19th?
Curmudgeon's Better Half.
Curmudgeon's Better Half. That's my number one beer. CBS would be an honorable mention.
I'm surprised that's not on your list with the maple.
Look, all of these beers are now. CBS is fantastic. This, I mean, there's a reason that I bought a bunch of these beers and I still have it. This is 2017. I bought 5 of these when it came out. Okay, and
when it came out or when you came out?
No, when it came out. See, what's that ingredient right there? What is that, Dave? What is that ingredient right there that I'm putting in the camera?
Maple. It's right. Maple syrup.
Brewed.
I
brewed.
And
it is poop.
Here's the thing. I love stouts. I love barrel-aged stouts. I love maple stouts. I love Scotch ale and old ales a notch above stouts.
And barley wines.
And barley wines, right? And all beers, but that's besides the point. But we're talking English and Scottish. We're talking UK styles. It's barley wines. It's barley wines, old ales, and Scotch ales. Notch out stouts. So yeah, if I was to throw CBS on there, it would be my second honorable mention. In fact, I'll do that.
You do that. You're the one that's got to type the shit in.
I type it in.
You might as well do that.
I'm going to throw that on there.
You do that.
CBS.
Do we have to vamp while you do this, or you?
No, we're
3
done.
letters. It's 3 letters.
I'm done.
I was just wondering how it would autocorrect it.
Hey, I love it. Yeah, no, hold on. No, it didn't.
Okay.
You know why? Because Columbia Broadcasting Systems is CBS.
Oh, so I was wondering who.
It's not even saying it's a bad word.
Well, it's not a bad word. It's a wonderful word.
It's a wonderful.
It's not even a word. It's an acronym, John.
It's an acronym, exactly. It's an acronym, whether it was Canadian Breakfast Stout or Columbia Broadcasting System. It's an acronym nonetheless. So there we go. All right, that was fantastic. This beer is so good. You have no idea how happy I am drinking this right now.
I love that.
This is great. Wow, we got a bunch of other comments on here.
Oh yeah, we done do.
Awesome, guys.
All right. If we did that, I missed this one before. Johnny Crowley said, "FYI, my second day of vacation." Oh, he got that one already. This is the one. I'm sorry. 12 ounces. It was 12 ounces.
So the Mephistopheles is a 12, not a 10.
Mephistopheles, okay, out of 10. Johnny also said, Avery, late to the party.
No, you were right on time. Or as the
you were right on time.
You were on fleek.
On fleek, yeah. On fleek. On fleek, yeah.
Yeah, it's fleek. F-L-E-E-K, fleek.
E.K. Fleek, yeah. And he said, my favorite Centennial, and he said, Red Rye. Holy crap, love it. And then he said,
it's one that a lot of people forget about because it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It wasn't Centennial Nitro that you heard. No, it was Rubaeus on
Nitro. Yeah, Rubaeus was on Nitro.
Sorry, Johnny. Sorry.
You know what? I wonder, what would Centennial taste like on Nitro?
That would be something amazing. Dillon, you got to talk one of your accounts into putting Centennial in Nitro.
On a Nitro
line? I mean, the beer has to be nitrogenated in the first place in order to have it fully
go
get the effect. Yeah.
Explode.
Yeah. And he said KBS.
That's true.
The best.
KBS. Yes.
Yeah. And then Brian said, double naked is the definition of sex.
No, you can just lie there.
You're not wrong, but there you go. There you go. And then I love how sex is all in capitals. There you go.
Brian pre-game, so
that's right. But that's the beer, double naked, and then underneath the tagline, the definition of sex.
There you go.
I love it. There you go.
Which you can have in the clink.
You can.
Unlike Founders.
I don't know if you like it, but you certainly can have it.
Oh, wow.
And then Johnny said, DB agree. How about double bastard How about Double Bastard? There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Fantastic.
Well, that's awesome, guys.
All right.
I really appreciate everything. The time. This was a blast.
No, this was definitely great.
Yeah.
Now, so are there? So what events are coming up? Obviously, other than April 19th. Now, where can anybody that's interested in that's in Jersey and interested in getting down to Cape May for that event? Where can they find information out about that?
So as soon as it's all locked and loaded, the Crest Tavern in Wildwood will be promoting it on their Facebook and Instagram and all their social media pages.
Crest Tavern will be posted.
Yes, Crest Tavern.
All right. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
that'll be fun. And then other than that, we have a March Madness starting next week. We'll be bouncing around different locations. I'll be at the Brunswick Grove in East Brunswick on the 19th. The 20th, I'll be at the Long Valley Pub. I'll be bouncing into.
But you don't like that place at all.
No, I love that place. I'm there very often. You could find me at a Revolution on April 17th for the first Founders Friday of the spring.
In Motown.
Yeah, in Morristown. We haven't locked in the menu
that's
yet,
my
but I'm sure
birthday.
Mosaic Promise will be making an appearance there.
What date? What date? The 17th.
That's gonna be April 17th, so
April
the Friday
17th?
before the
That would
beer
be
dinner on
that would be the
Sunday.
Samurai birthday.
That's my birthday.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
Now-
yeah,
now,
you can
now
find me
he's
around.
gonna he's gonna enjoy his birthday next year, much more so than
Yes.
his birthday this year.
Definitely. But yeah, you can
What,
find me all
just 'cause
around.
it's-
Usually Morristown.
Just because
Princeton.
it's I go become really old fuck on
It could become really old fuck next year. There you go. So I'm sorry. Continue, Johnny. I was busting Dave's shop. Sorry.
So about Princeton, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say you can find me at the Nassau Inn where we're doing May 1st, May Day in Princeton.
Nassau is great. Love the Nassau.
Yeah, great spot. But yeah, I'll be just kind of, and I'll be at the Sunrise Cellar on Friday.
This Friday, 2 to 4 at Sunrise
2 to 4.
Cellar in Westfield. There'll be a founders tasting. What are we tasting?
Everything we had today, actually.
All day
this
peach?
video.
Easy drinking beer. All
All
day
day
peach.
peach. We'll have some Mosaic
Mosaic
Promise.
And this one?
Oh, I wish.
No.
And if anybody coming or that wants to get involved that doesn't drink, we'll also have Nonetheless there as well, which is our non-alcoholic golden lager.
Which is this one here. Nonetheless, it's an NA
We-
golden lager. So. Now, is
So I
this?
wish this-
I got that. Let me ask you really quick. Hold that thought, Dave. Let me ask you, Dylan. Is this easy drinking beer de-alcoholized?
No. So it's its
Different
own beer.
Different.
Yeah, so it's its own beer. It's actually not a golden ale. It's actually a golden lager.
It's
a more of a similar style to Solid Gold, but it's also not Solid Gold de-alcoholized. It's its own brewed beer.
Does it have its own
de-alcoholizer
dancers?
to strip? Probably.
Solid Gold. Denny Terrio wrote the recipe. Okay.
What a bad hairdo. That's old. This is all for the old people.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
Don't worry about it.
You're lost on this one.
But he did teach John Travolta how to dance for Saturday Night Fever. So
No
Excellent.
way.
Way.
Denny Terrio taught John Travolta how to dance for Saturday Night Fever. Yes, that is true.
But the whole thing with the non-alcoholic, so we I wish it was
Right,
out
right.
then. Is we did a show. It was our first and last annual non-alcoholic beer show.
Last January 2025.
Yeah, let's not do that again. But non-alcoholics are getting better, so I don't know if we'll ever do another one. But if we do, I'm sure there's better stuff.
The nonetheless is actually pretty good beer. There's a lot of good ones out there, and not that I want to mention any others because nonetheless is really good for that style. And it's not this one I'm going to mention is not competing with it by any means, other than the fact that it's not alcoholic. And we mentioned it before. It's a Shoots Porter actually has a non-alcoholic version, and it's really, really good.
It's a beaut.
It's a beaut.
Interesting.
It's a beaut,
It's a beaut.
Clark.
It's a beaut, Clark. That's a beaut, Clark.
Had to go there eventually.
Great minds, right there. There you go. But that's fantastic. But yeah, no. So check out all that stuff that Dylan was talking about. Really check out that's going to be a fantastic thing. I wish I could get down there earlier because I'd be down there at noon, ready for that entire friggin' day. But I have to.
You'd have to have him kicked out, Dylan.
I have to. No, yeah, I have to. I'm working. The earliest I get down is by 8:30.
Excuse me, sir.
8:30,
Excuse me, sir. We were asking you nicely to leave. Please don't make a scene.
Exactly.
I'll be seeing you well before then. I'll grab one of your growlers and we'll make sure we
there you go.
back up
we'll figure it out.
Back up to you for sure.
Exactly. But like I said, we'll talk about it on Friday. But yeah, Friday. If anybody's in the Westfield area, 2 to 4 this Friday.
That'd be awesome.
March 13th, Friday 13th, 2 Friday 13th in a row. February 8th.
Yeah, go say hi to Dylan.
Go say hi to Dylan.
Please
don't
do.
say hi to me. Just say hi to Dylan.
Take a selfie with Dylan and post it up on Johnny Crowley's YouTube site.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's not doing drums. I wouldn't do
it.
But
Check it out. 2 to 4, 2 to 4 in Westfield, Sunrise Cellars. Dylan will be there having some fantastic beers.
Hi, Lucky.
Yeah, he hasn't left. He's been outside the whole night.
But he's been quiet. But
he's been somewhat quiet. He talks here and there.
Is he the Lucky and Lucky 13? No, he probably wasn't born when that beer was out.
No. This dog is 4 years old.
Yeah,
4 years old. Yeah. So
I got to get there and meet Lucky.
Yeah, you got it. I thought you met Lucky, didn't you?
I did not meet Lucky last time I was there. No.
Yeah, you gotta come down and meet Lucky. Lucky's a great German Shepherd. Barks like crazy, but if you walk up to him, he's just gonna lay back like this and say, "Rub my belly, go for it." You know.
Yeah, just
and that's why him and John get along, because John does the same thing.
I do the same thing all the time. Right. So there you go. Anyway, all right. Dylan, anything else before we wrap up the show?
No, I think that's it. Just want to say thank you guys. Thank you for the time and let me walk through the beers and look forward to all the fun things that we're gonna have coming down the line.
No, but thanks. And I meant to say this earlier in the show, but when Anchor disappeared on us, the one thing that Johnny and I really started to put out there was, remember where we came from. Remember what got craft beer going, what got craft beer moving. Yep. Remember your old loves. Yep. Come back to them, support them, because if you just take it for granted, they're going to go bye-bye. Founders is one of the OGs, not necessarily an OG, but maybe next level. But this
not an OG, but OG V2.
Yeah,
OG 2.0.
Things like this. I mean, this is. And the porter, these things, and it's not just those particular beers themselves. We need to, as the enthusiasts of this particular wonderful little drunken hobbies that we all have, we need to support those that were there and not take them for granted. And so John and I put a challenge out there. What was it? Once a month, John? Once a month?
No, once every other month.
What? Once every month? I think it was once a month. Go back to one of those breweries that you remember. Go back to a Lagunitas, a Stone, a Founders. Some of these older.
Grab a six pack.
Yeah.
Just one every month or every other month, and that's all that we need to do.
No more frequently than every month. No less frequently than every other month. How's that?
And get out there, buy these things, support these brands that I don't say we want to grow up with, because we weren't drinking when we were 5.
Right.
We were
the brands we grew up. We are from drinking age. We grew up with, right?
Or just maybe a little prior.
or a little prior, right?
Yeah, but support these breweries, and you get some of these breweries still manage to roll with the tide and stay with the times. Founders is one of those, and it says it right on. I think it's the Porter label, and on the Porter label it says, "Where the classics never go out of style, and new legends arise." Yeah. It's a great description for Founders.
Great description for Founders. And really very stupid. That's a fantastic description for Founders. I love it.
Yeah.
And really quick, Brian Boak just said his dog is 13 going on 14. So. And
in dog years, he's almost as old as Brian.
Almost, not quite. Almost. It's almost there. But in any event, it's fantastic. Legacy brands, landmark beers. We can't forget about them. We've lost a lot of breweries. recently too, and we don't want to lose any more. Go buy. Look, if you're going to buy beer, just support them. Just buy a 6-pack once every other month. If you can do it once a month, great. If you can do it more often, fantastic. But at least once a month, once every other month, buy a 6-pack of Founders, of Sierra Nevada, of Lagunitas.
Sierra Nevada doesn't need as much help as
Sierra Nevada doesn't need as much help.
But still,
we're not saying that Founders and Lagunitas need help too. But if don't let them get to a point where they need, don't let them get to a point where they need help.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's some we lost some great ones this year. 21st Amendment, Rogue. You don't want to see it go. So
who doesn't, Brian?
And Brian,
we've pretty much almost lost. I don't know. Have we lost Rogue? Is Rogue going to be resurrected? It's going to be bought. It's not looking good.
Before we end the show, I'm remiss if I don't say. First of all, before I get into what I was going to say, I just saw news today that Triumph Brewing in New Hope closed.
The New Hope location.
New Hope location.
Really?
They're done.
And
they're done. Princeton and Red Bank
still open.
Princeton and Red Bank are still open. The New Hope location is gone. They posted yesterday that they're done.
I've got to say I'm not surprised, only because the last 2 times I was there, Carrie and I were like 2 of the 2 people in there.
5 people in it. 2 of the 2
people. 2 actually. It was
the last time I was, and it's been about a year and change since I was in there last, and Jess and I, and we were with Mike and Lauren too. So the 4 of us were probably the 4 of maybe 8 people that were in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
now I know the Red Bank location does get busy. The Red Bank location.
Yeah, but the one in New Hope.
I can't speak for the Princeton because I've only been there a couple of times.
But the one in the New Hope, it was the location was at the end of that massive parking lot, and the rest of New Hope was in the other direction.
Yep. Yes.
So it was.
You had to leave the main drag, come up the hill, over the tracks, and then go down a parking lot.
And to grandmother's house we go, and and they had grandma doing grandma was not doing the brewery.
But on that note, and we'll talk more about this over the next couple of weeks. Not next week. I'll tell you why in a minute. But the Defiant Brewing, former brewery that I used to do some work for, are closing their doors as of the end of this month. So anybody in earshot, and Brian Bogue mentioned it earlier in a comment at the beginning of the show, anybody in earshot, get up there before March is over. And I think we can, pretty much say that by Sunday the 29th, because I don't think Monday the 30th and Tuesday the 31st are going to mean all.
No, probably not.
So yeah,
I got one question about this. What's happened to the barbecue place?
Oh yeah, everything's done. The restaurant, the beer,
closing.
They're closing. They're closing. Now I don't know what's next. They hinted to whatever. I don't know. I need to call Neil.
You know some of those people.
I might know some of those people.
I
had a chat with my.
You know what ended them is putting glitter in beer. That's what ended them.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad actually. The beer was actually pretty tasty that we put the glitter in, but I was there when we did that. But in any event, we which I had a chat with my New York counterpart Kyle last night, and he's getting up there. Parade day is the 22nd. I won't be able to get up there until about 7 that night. But
okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, you don't want to get anywhere close to that town during parade day.
Yeah, parade day. It's one of the biggest.
Is it after St. Patrick's Day this year?
It's always after. It's always after St. Patrick's Day. It's the last parade day.
It is the second largest St. Patrick's Day parade in the country, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Second largest in the country. It's bigger than New York City.
Yeah.
Savannah is the number 1. Pearl River, New York is number 2.
Which is insane because it's not that big of a town.
It is. So it's crazy. I've been up there for many of them.
And trying to get a beer at any of the bars there.
If you go early. All right.
Early.
Starts around noon.
And if you order a beer, however many people that are with you, say there's 2 people with you, order 6 beers. Is it just me or did Johnny disappear?
I'm back.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, wow.
That's perfect timing, though.
Backwards Bastard is really strong.
So, I've been here the whole time, Dave.
I went blind for a second there.
But in any event, get up there. And if you can't get up there for Parade Day, if you can't get up there this weekend, make sure you get up there. Seriously, if you're anywhere in northern New Jersey or even further away, you want to take a ride. The barbecue's fantastic. The beers are solid. Get up there and wish them well. They're closing the doors, and we hate seeing this. And I hate seeing this because this hits home. Because
it was home to Johnny for a while,
and yeah, it was. So get up there.
I spent some time. Up there as well. I didn't work for them, but I had a friend. I had a friend who lived in Pearl River, so we spent some time there.
So get up there and wish them well.
You can take the train there.
The train station is literally in front of the door. You can take the train to Pearl River, get off the train, and walk into the brewery.
There you go.
So there you go. So easy peasy. So there you go. And I don't mean like down the block. I mean in front of the door.
It's right there.
Get off the train and walk down into the brewery.
Make a right. There
you go. So, but do that and wish them well and send them all of our love here. But I'll talk to Neil, and maybe we'll have Neil on. And it's probably something we should have done a while ago. Just never did with all of our other shows. Maybe we can get him on. Neil is the owner of Defiant. He can talk. Okay. He puts us to shame to some degree.
Really?
And yeah, he's good. I've gone up there for a beer and a cigar at 9:00 and left at 5 a.m. All right, so
you're talking about 9 in the morning, and
9 a.m. and left at 5 a.m. Yes, exactly. So, but yeah, so do that, and wish them well. I feel bad. I feel horrible that they're having to do this. Last time I was up there, and I've been remiss too. And look, we're all guilty of it, right? Life gets in the way. Last time I was up there was probably a year and a half ago. It was the last time I was there. I haven't done any work for them in probably 6 years or so. But yeah, no, I you need to get up there to wish them well, because that barbecue, you need to have that barbecue before it goes away. Am I right, Dave? Speak. I can't hear you.
Special.
There you go. All right.
Special. Barbecue special.
There you go.
Barbecue is
fantastic.
Special.
You need to get up there.
Lucky agrees with me.
Barbecue special this weekend. No. Right. Lucky agrees with you. Anyway. Yeah. All right. Enough about Defiant. Back to Founders for a second. Sorry about that. Sorry I took the time away from that. They just announced a couple of days ago, though, Dillon. I just wanted to get that out there.
Yeah.
On the show. And if you're listening to this after the end of March, then, for whatever reason, then obviously you missed it. But
it's here too late. Sorry.
There you go. All right. So, Dillon, thank you so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Fed, it's going to be the events you mentioned sound fantastic.
Yes.
And I'll send you that list too, written down. That way and you can
there we go.
kind of follow along.
Yeah, we can post it up on our page.
We'll post it up on our page. Fantastic. Absolutely. And once again, if you want to see Dillon and me, but if you want to see Dillon, stop in and you're anywhere in the Westfield area, 2 to 4 this Friday.
And even if you don't want to see Dillon go anyway, you can probably skirt them.
You can
just do this as you walk through, because they're going to be right
like that. They're
going to be right at the door, right near the door. But just do this, and they'll know not to bother you.
Exactly.
Go anyway.
Exactly. And check it out. It's going to be any of the beers we had tonight, with the exception of this one. No, we will not have that.
Or anything that, everything that I drank, you do have there.
And Dillon, maybe we'll do one special one too.
Let's do it.
Maybe we'll pick something off of, one of the OGs, and throw that up there too. So
absolutely.
So we'll work on that. But in any event, go there on 2 to 4 this Friday. But once again, like I said, Dillon, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it, taking the time out. I know you got the kids upstairs, and you took the time away from them. And we really,
You're in trouble with the wife.
we do appreciate that. We do really appreciate that.
No, of course. I'm really looking forward to continue working with you guys, and all the fun stuff we're gonna do down the line. So thank you.
Absolutely. All right.
Hang out for a second after John gets done with this.
Hang out for Don't sign off. We're going to talk after I finish this. But on that note, we wrap up the show for today. We want to thank everybody for watching, and for those of you just listening to the audio podcast, thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our website, www.lagerroom.com. That's LAGERROOM.com. And please remember, like us and follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our YouTube channel. All of them are at The Lager Room. Remember, we go live with a video podcast on Facebook, YouTube, X, and Twitch every Tuesday night around 6:30 p.m. Eastern time or so. And this week is the first daylight savings time at 6:30 p.m. too.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for daylight saving time, we would have been almost 2 hours late.
We've been 2 hours late. Anyway, and for those of you who just want to listen to the audio podcast, you can do so on our audio host Spreaker, as well as iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Odyssey, Audible, Pandora, Amazon Music, iTunes Music, YouTube Music, TuneIn, Podcast Addict, Castbox, Deezer, Podchaser, Listen Notes. Pretty much anywhere you can find an audio podcast, you will find the Lager Room Guys Craft Beer Podcast. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to one or more of those feeds, and you will never miss a show. Again, thanks for following along with us. Have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. Dillon, once again, thanks for coming on. Really, really appreciate it. It was a fantastic show. Thank you so much. We will not be having a show next week.
We are not. I am
taking the week off.
Taking the week off. Well, there's two reasons for this. One, it's my daughter's spring break. Mm-hmm. And she's still willing to hang out with her old man on spring break. Right, exactly. So I'm taking advantage of that shit.
You have to, because in the next year or two, that's done.
Yeah, after that, it's like, I'm going to the beach. So I'm taking advantage of that, but also trying to do a show on St. Patrick's Day. Anybody who's watching, you shouldn't be watching us live. You should be out there having a damn good time. You should be doing whiskey. You should be making us proud and really down in Guinness after Guinness after Guinness after Guinness after Guinness. Which I'll be with my daughter, so I'll be a few of them, but not that much.
I'll be picking up your slack.
Yeah, John will be tanked. And frankly, on St. Patrick's Day, by the time this show starts, John and I would have already been tanked, regardless.
Even if he wasn't with his daughter, yeah. So this.
Yeah. So a couple of reasons not to do a show this Tuesday, but pick up the week after. Who we got the week after that?
The week after, we will post it. We have a couple of interesting guests coming up. The last two shows in March, the 21st and the 31st. So we'll post them up after
the week after. Bella Lugosi will be on the show.
Bella Lugosi and Lou Costello.
Shirley Temple the week after.
No, Lou Costello. Shirley Temple's in May.
Shirley Temple's in May, right?
Yeah.
We
the Bowery Boys are coming out in April, so
yeah. So we're bringing a medium on the show.
There you go. To channel.
We're going to be doing seances in the show.
There you go. Yeah, we'll post up them after it, so it's going to be fantastic. But
stay tuned.
But again, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you in a couple of weeks, folks.
Drink this stuff.
Drink it.
Trust me. Drink this stuff.
Love it.
Oh, they're both empty. Not different tones.